Hello there, everyone. This is the Prussian Prince with another Total War Attila tournament cast, and this is the Agartha Flash Clash tournament number 1 again. A round of 32 match between Skill3ss of VOD clan playing as the Saxons and Eastern Warlord of HL, who is in this game the Skill3ss. Let me put it in slow motion and go over the builds. So let's see the Saxons over here. We have the Silver 3 Chieftain with Gedrick General with Brace, definitely a strong general for sure. Then we have, let's see, up front, 4 Nordic bows with a Nordic hurler in the center. Then we have 2 Nordic axe warriors on each flank, looks like they're all silver 1. 2 warhounds on each flank as well. In terms of cavalry contingent, well, it looks like 2 Saxon lancers, 1 on the center left, 1 center right. 2 Nordic Horse Lords on each flank as well. Gold 2, it seems. Now for the Skill3ss build, well, let's see. We have the Viking Captain, Bronze 2 with Warcry. I keep calling it Warcry, but I think the real name... Okay, it's Warcry, it's not Fear. Then we have 3 Nordic Brigade up front, supported by Nordic Brigade. These guys have 2 ammo, right? Yeah, not Nordic Band. Then we have 4 Nordic bows right behind those. That does rhyme. So we have 3 Nordic Horse Lords on the left, 2 silver 2, 1 gold 3. Same thing on the right, it seems. In the center, we have 2 elite Nordic warriors, bronze 1. On the flanks, 2 Nordic axe warriors on each flank. Looks like silver 3. So more upgrades on the axe warriors for the Skill3ss, it seems. But let's hit fast forward and watch this game start. Definitely gonna be an interesting one. I think this one. Saxons versus Skill3ss. Axes versus axes. What can be more interesting? But yeah, same amount of axes for both players though, just 4. Right, looks like the Nordic bows are starting the engagement. Now the Nordic Brigade here going to die to Chosen Warriors for sure, it seems. But they actually delivered their missiles onto the Nordic bows. These Nordic Brigade, but it's not worth it. Unless they throw them at Chosen Warriors or something, and even so, looks like they did not throw again, so the Chosen Warriors, I wonder if they're gonna lose a single man, very unlikely. Here, these Chosen Warriors though, going for the Nordic Brigade. Okay, Chosen Warriors not losing a single man. As expected here, probably gonna happen, probably gonna be the same thing here as well. So these Nordic Brigades kind of wasted, at least this one got proper jabs off of the Chosen Warriors. Okay, 1 Chosen Warrior died here. Here, none here though. Oh, this charge though by the Nords with the Horse Raiders gold 3. I did not notice those. Okay, I see. They got a charge in here into the Nordic Axe Warriors, which is huge. And now the Nordic Brigade following up with more Axe Warriors. But one has to wonder if it's an overextension, because the Saxons here have more Axe Warriors. This unit could have gotten a charge off onto these Axe Warriors, but it failed. These Chosen Warriors are going to activate Shield Wall, but Shield Wall the other way, wrong way. Okay, they're not even in Shield Wall, so they're just going to be attacked in the rear by the elite Nordic Warriors. They're not going to like it at all. At least they deliver some very nice volleys though into the Nordic Horse Lords. Here, Nordic Horse Lords against Nordic Horse Lords, but we know which one is going to win. Maybe not with the axe support, but I don't like the fact that the Saxons are just sending in so many axes blobbing up like that. They should have supported, sent an axe unit to support that fight. This axe unit over here went away, but still the engagement should still go alright for the Saxons here. Okay, no, because there's more axes on the field. This axe unit needs to go in right now and start charging if the Saxons want to win there. Again, Chosen Warriors here getting destroyed because they're attacked in the rear. These Saxon Lancers getting an excellent charge off onto the Nordic Axe Warriors. That is exactly what they need to do. That unit is gone, but so much blobbing here by the Saxons. So much blobbing. Still though, breaking through on the left. More Horse Lords remaining, and once these guys push through, they're gonna rear charge the Axe Warriors here. More Axe Warriors coming in. This Horse Lord is going to die to even Saxon Lancer charge with Chieftain with Gedrick support. And the thing is, in late game, the Chieftain with Gedrick is going to do so well. And I mean, the Viking Captain is also going to do fairly well, but I mean, I think the Chieftain is just going to do far, far better. But yeah, over here it looks like another gold 3 Nordic Horse Raider, which I guess I did not notice, but now it's just going to get targeted and it's going to die because it is light. So I don't understand the gold upgrades on this cavalry. It's just light and it dies very quickly to bows, even Nordic bows, as you can see here. Horse Lords here going to die to Horse Lords though, but at this point it's looking quite good for the Saxons, I should say. Hurlers here going to charge Viking Captain, but Viking Captain activates Shield Wall at the last moment. Not like it matters against Hurlers, but still. So these axes targeting the Chieftain with Gedrick, I believe heavy shot, which is not a bad move at all to use heavy shot against Chieftain with Gedrick, but it's not going to take a lot of damage, honestly. Over here, as you can see, the Saxons pushing through with this Horse Lord against this Horse Lord, but probably they're just going to neutralize each other, these two cav units, especially with bow support. But these two axes here just doing very well against this contingent of the Geats. One of the axes routed off the field. This Chosen Warrior beating the Elite Nordic Warrior. Quite funny. But Horse Lord is coming around and could rear charge the Viking Captain. And if that happens, it's going to be massive. Chieftain with Gedrick not in shield wall. That is not good. So it's not going to be as effective. But with these Horse Lords rear charging, it could change everything. Chosen Warriors here gonna do fairly well against these elite Nordic warriors, but here to fight, this Nordic Horse Lord is going to die as it gets focused by all the cavalry units, and this cav unit, okay, it's in using headhunt, so it's not gonna die. Not quite sure why it's not actually getting the charge off, but yeah, looks very, very good for the Saxons. Now with the rear charge onto the Viking Captain, taking massive damage, but more Nordic Horse Lords coming around. The thing is that bows are now targeting them. And these guys are just gonna go into melee, it seems. The Saxon bows. Not a good choice. Not a bad choice, I mean, because it means they're just gonna stop them from firing. Headhunt enabled on this unit. Looks like it's just going to rear charge the Elite Nordics over here. Just to route them off the field as quickly as possible. Not a bad choice, again, as these bows are engaged. Chosen Warriors going through, but just not enough ammo for the Geats, I think, at this point. And still cavalry left for the Saxons, but not a lot of cavalry though. And still Nordic bows for the Saxons, so... yeah, I don't know why this is gonna take 3 minutes. Wow, this Viking Captain is just tanking it out. Okay, that's why, but... Chieftain with Gedrick not in shield wall is just making a huge difference here. I mean, these units are gonna have a hard time finishing off the Viking Captain. Especially with all the flaming arrows here. Still though, a lot of axes on the field for the Saxons. These units starting to waver though for the Saxons, so if they routed, it would be very important. Now Frenzy activated and Headhunt activated, so these guys will just hold out very well against the Viking Captain. Nordic Horse Lord is going to pull out here, so they're going to lose a tad bit, but now they're going to get into the Nordic bows here, so their morale should start getting boosted up, I think. So what is their morale at? It's -6, so it's not actually boosted up to the point where it wouldn't rout. But still, they're just gonna kill the bows off here. But the Viking Captain is just doing so well here against these units. It's just very, very crazy. I don't know why these Nordic bows are targeting bows. This is not good. They need to be keeping their ammo for the Viking Captain, honestly. So yeah, these axes though, I mean, the Viking Captain is still not gonna win here, but yeah, another axe warrior needs to come in over here and go for a rear charge onto this Viking Captain. Would be important. Yeah, it's gonna start dropping, the Viking Captain is, but look at just how tanky it is. These axe warriors might be routed due to the flaming shot of the Nordic bows, but doesn't look like it. This Viking Captain, wow, it's gonna rout all these units potentially, and once it does, this could be really bad for the Chieftain. It's also activating Frenzy. These units are not looking good. The Axe Warriors here, oh, this is bad for the Nordic bows. They got charged. This is really bad. These units here, okay. Well, the Viking Captain has routed the Chosen Warriors here. Still in shield wall though. But still some Chosens here, some Chieftain here, and the Nordic Hurlers came back even though they have no ammo, so... And now with this rear charge by the Axe Warriors, this should be it for the Viking Captain. Axes coming in, Axes coming in. That should be it for the Viking Captain. He's gonna take a lot of damage. Or I guess not. 177 kills still. This guy is a beast. What a beast. I mean, it's that shield wall. It's that shield wall. Making it so effective in melee. And as you can see here, the shield wall. Okay. More mass, more shield defense, bonus for infantry and stuff. So very nice. Very nice. But now it looks like Skill3ss is going to take a fairly close victory against Eastern Warlord here. Very nice skills on the axes of both players, but specifically on the Saxon axes and Chosen Warriors. Wow, definitely proving why they are chosen to be on the battlefield. The Saxon Lancers, one of them did an amazing job by killing an Axe Warrior. That was important. That was very important, and I didn't notice what these Warhounds were doing, but yeah. Horse Raiders getting a decent amount of kills considering, but I don't know if they're worth it. Or the gold 3 upgrades at least. Yeah, that is game, so hope you all enjoyed. If you want to see more, don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Share the video, and I'll see you next time.